What's going on, kids? So it is August 8th, and we've got a new Madden game coming out in just a couple of weeks. And here I am showing a tip video. As sad as that is, there is actually still people out there playing league games, playing on Twitch, playing MUT, that can find this useful. I do apologize. Earlier in the year, I showed one of my favorite plays in the game out of this formation, the formation being Singleback dice slot, and the play was PA flow. Easily top 3 plays in the game for me this year. Had a lot of success with it. And I promised those custom playbook guys a custom scheme that they can use and really kind of amp things up and have even more success. But I forgot. And I do apologize for that. But I am going to show it here just a couple weeks before the new game comes out. So if you're watching this video, make sure you try to take advantage as soon as you can, because I do like this formation a lot. Especially if you saw the PA flow play. I will put that in the description so you can look at that. Like I said, easily one of my top 3 favorite plays. Basically, the slot receiver is almost unguardable. The user defender has to be trailing the route by a good 5 or 6 yards to even have a chance on it, really. So just love that play. Now, all the other plays that go with that really allow you to have a lot of success. Now, in Madden 15, we all know that it looks like defensive line play is going to be overpowered. A lot of people are really nervous about that. In the past, including Madden 25 a little bit, anytime you saw somebody, as you see here, using the defensive line, you could pretty much tell whether you were going to win the game or not, because anybody that uses the D-line is at such a big disadvantage. Well, if you follow me religiously, you'll know in one of my gameplay commentaries, I actually said that, for Madden 25, I did start to realize a little bit that people that were on the defensive line, their team as a whole, were reacting to the ball better. Just because of the fact that they're kind of sitting put, they're not messing with the AI, things like that. We won't get into it, but I found that defense as a whole was reacting better. Well, now going into Madden 15, that defensive line play is going to be even further in the other direction as far as being a disadvantage, right? So in any Madden up until Madden 25, Madden 25 is still a disadvantage for sure. I mean, and in Madden 15 it's going to be, but it's getting further and further and further away from that. As you see here in the ranked games, I'm running the ball against somebody using the DT. Now, the reason I'm bringing this up is because of this play here, the toss crack. If you're playing against a very good awareness player who is using the linebacker or the safety, and you run this only play in the entire scheme that's an auto motion, chances are you're going to get eaten up in the backfield or at least gain 1 or 2 yards. As you're going to see in the gameplay footage here, pretty much every time I'm running it is against somebody that is using the defensive line. Now keep in mind it's ranked games, and that's pretty much what most people do. So if you are playing against somebody that is using a linebacker, is using a safety, and is very aware, he's going to see that auto motion, and he's immediately going to click on get over there right away and stop you in the backfield. So, there's that, but again, there's a lot of people out there that are playing ranked games. They're playing Madden Ultimate Team. There's a ton more people that use the defensive line in Madden than there are that don't. So that's why showing a tip like this, where every time somebody's on the D-line, doesn't bother me. Yes, they're not high-level opponents, but if that's who you're playing against, then that's who you're playing against. There's, nothing to it. So I've got 3 run plays. I got the inside zone, the zone weak, and the toss crack. Basically, I'll come out in one of the run plays and put 2 of the other ones in my audibles. Just look for the weakness in the defense, whether it's to the left, to the right, or a toss to the outside, and consider if my opponent is using a linebacker or safety or whatnot. If I know they're always using a defensive line, then the toss crack is going to be money all day long. The next play here we have is called a wide receiver fade. Let me actually just make sure that is the name of the play. We're just going to be real lackadaisical here today because, like I said, it's 2 weeks before a new game comes out. I'm just showing the gameplay footage and talking, so not really taking this too serious, but you'll get the idea. You're seeing the plays, and yes, it is called wide receiver fade. Now, one of the reasons I like this, even though I notice that I'm always calling it on 1st and 10 for some reason, is the smart routed out route by default. It's built into the play. So one of the things you can't do is if it's like a 3rd and 4, you can't use a smart routed out route. You have to have a play that's designed like that. And so that's why I like this play, just to have it out there. If it is like a 3rd and 4 or something like that and you want to be able to throw it, now you can. I also love a slot post route with a smart routed out route. It's a great combination. As soon as you read man or zone, if it's man, you go to the out route. If it's zone, you can really hit that slot receiver. Then the 2 routes, the tight end, I really, really like. It's an option route that's either going to go to the outside or he's going to sit down right in the middle. As I think you're going to see right here, he kind of run commits. He sits down and we're able to throw it to him. Just overall great route combinations. I love the option route. The fact that it chooses whether it should go to the outside or sit down over the middle. It seems to always make the right choice, unlike some of the other option routes in the game. As far as the circle receiver or the right side receiver, we can put him on a drag. I definitely like that. If I'm playing someone that's setting a lot of heat, I might block the running back, but I do love the running back route in this play as well. Especially for someone that wants to clamp down near the tight end area. I like the fact that the tight end goes out to the right or sits down, and the running back comes up through the middle and then goes to the left. It's great against man, it's good against zone, so just this play as a whole. Now, this next play that we're looking at, what is the name of this one? I forget. Oh, this is tight end post. So I like this play a lot just because of the fact that we've got a tight end post route, and then we've got the corner route, which are always very good, and then a drag. So just 3 options. As soon as we see the snap the ball, we kind of read man or zone, and if it's man, we know the corner route's going to be money. If it's zone, the corner can still be money. Kind of depends. Obviously, if there's a purple out there, it's not going to be that effective, but as you can see against man, it's definitely going to be effective. If there is a purple out there, then we know that the drag underneath is going to be a great option. So that's my man beater, and then my zone beater is either the drag or the tight end post route over the middle. When you're running these plays, you always have to be aware of where your opponent's going to be. So in this case, I'm playing ranked games, and I know that as you can see there, that guy wasn't very good, right? He was in the area of the field, but I don't respect his user, so it's not a big deal. If you're playing someone that's really good at locking down, then you're going to want to be careful. If you're playing someone that's using the defensive line in a ranked game, it doesn't really matter. You know that you can throw to the corner, you can throw to the post. It's just based on coverages. Here is the play halfback angle, and again, I love this just because it's a mixture. Angle routes out of the backfield are great. Basically, just whether it's man or zone, you're always going to have somebody open. So the curl route is great against man. It's great against zone, where a flat route is coming down a flat route coming down on a flat route, and then it's going to leave your wide receiver wide open. You can also put a wide receiver on the streak on the opposite side. It's just a really great formation. It's nothing fancy. I just like the plays, the way that they're kind of laid out, the way that you can put them all together. I find that this formation's it's really basic, but it allows you to have success against all types of different defenses, even if you're not the type of person that's making great reads or anything like that. Now here is a play. As you can see, the formation is a little bit different. This is just one of them close type formations, and it is called... What is this called? PA stretch? PA slot crosses? PA deep cross? I forget. But just take a look at it in the playbook and you'll notice I really kind of like to come out and quick snap that play and get to the outside corner route, where you can put the receiver on the opposite side of the twin wide receivers, put him on a slant, and then if the corner route isn't open, you can have the slant underneath. And then you've got the deep route. It's just something I like to kind of throw in every once in a while. And here is a play called, and again, this is so not my style, but I'm being very relaxed in this video, is PA slot crosses. Nothing too fancy. I just like the route over the middle of the field. I like the fact that we can put a drag in there. The post route, the deep post, and the crossing route over the middle. do really well together. Plus the tight end route that goes all the way to the other side is really nice against zone coverage especially, and man coverage. It's just a great option all around. Nothing super fancy, guys. Maybe that's the reason why I didn't show this earlier, but I definitely really like this formation a lot. Check out the PA flow play. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.